struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility convincingly.
Morning, good morning, good morning. Steve, Zishan, Tamimi, Dom, how we doing?
Take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some knees. Are you willing to go bleed?
Excuse me 1 sec.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns.
Uptrend day, we're red. Red on the day as of right now. Just trying to bounce off this big downtrend that we had this morning.
I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
I'm in Discord.
There he is.
What's up?
I heard you yawn through something. I know what you said.
I just said, give me a sec.
There's the other yawn.
Yeah, this hour change, man. Got me.
It's a late Saturday night. My daughter had an event at her school Saturday night, so that was late. And then with a dog in the morning, there's no late mornings. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids are young. Your kids are younger, so they're up anyway.
Yeah, well, where we're at, the elementary school starts before middle school and high school. I don't know if it's like that for you.
Well, I've got a daughter in 5th and 8th, so they both start at the same time. They finish different times, but they start at the same time.
5th and 8th, and they start at the same time?
Yeah, they finish later. The 8th grader finishes later.
Interesting. But they go in at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, you putting a stop loss in?
No. Where do you see a stop loss?
That red thing right there, SL.
What? What red thing?
On your screen. The no SL, the no take profit. You just changed it.
Oh, are you behind? Is it that far behind? I did that.
Let's see, that's 28.
That was the account that will now be at payout. I had to flip the account today, so I was just doing that real quick.
Let's see where we at. Let's see how far behind it is. 5 seconds, or it's a minute 5 seconds. I can't tell.
Crap, I'm still in the MNQ. I was like, why does it? Not doing that again.
53. Oh yeah, it's over a minute lag.
Hit the live button.
Is that what I did?
No, I'm saying try it now.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's see where that's at. 45. All right, 8 seconds. Not terrible. Just
Morning,
long
Scott.
enough for me to lose everything. So I'm gonna try 1 contract on 1 account, 4 on the second, and 8 on the third.
You're doing that by the
ticks.
multiplier.
Yeah, 12 ticks.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna do
it
5
up.
contracts, 15 ticks, because I'm only on day 2 essentially of this other account, so I have a long ways to go. So there's really no point in risking it all when I'm this close to payout already on just to get the payout. So I figured I'm just gonna downsize the contracts and kind of take my time getting there.
Hmm.
Mad
At
Moxie,
this
good
point,
morning.
I got to make 4,500 to cash out because I'm down 2,000 on each account.
And these are
So
the
the
these
days
are
aren't
the
the days aren't
evals.
an issue.
Oh no, you
No,
still
these
have
are
the
my PAs.
PAs. That's right.
Yeah, these are my PAs. So I'm not worried about the days.
Right. You just
So,
got to get back.
but if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it doesn't, then why am I killing myself to try and make an extra 2 grand?
Right.
I could just YOLO a couple evals and then only have to make 2,500.
True. But you've already put the work in on these, so it would be nice to save them.
It would be nice to say. That's why I'm not sacrificing all 3.
Right.
I
Right.
figure I'm probably sacrificing one. That first account with the 8 contracts. I'm
Yeah.
probably sacrificing that one if unless it goes straight through.
Yeah. What does
But let's see.
15 ticks look like? Not too bad.
I'm actually thinking, you know what? You've had 11 ticks the whole time with the issue. Let's go with 11 ticks.
Yeah,
I'll,
it does
I'll
seem
be
to be
safe.
the magic number.
I'll be safe. I'm going 10 ticks. But where are we putting this stuff after those last 2 candles?
Looking at, honestly, I don't like the bottom of that first bottom candle. I'm thinking of going down to like 46, but it just sucks because that might be too far.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
I mean, the obvious up candle is at what, 92, 93?
So far away.
You guys are on the old contract.
I'm on the front month, so it doesn't matter.
I'm on whatever it says here.
Who's at my door?
Where are we going? 96, you said, or 90, 92?
Someone's at my. I'm going at 92.
30 seconds.
93, like 92.75. And then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go a little further down. I'm gonna do 55 area, so that way if it pushes down, it should keep pushing. Because I don't want it to just come down and kind of touch that and use it as support again. So find out. I don't know who the heck is at my door, but we're gonna have to wait.
All right. Oh crap. 54.75. I don't like that.
Good luck.
Move it up.
Oh, latency.
All right, here we go.
See? Hopefully you didn't get
wow.
filled.
Did not. I was at 55.25.
I'm at 55.50 and it didn't fill me. That was why. That's exactly why I did that.
All right. Let's go up a little bit.
Yep,
Come on,
I
baby.
think we
Come on,
should,
one
in
time.
theory, if it comes all the way up here, we should, in theory, get this fill pretty easy. If it goes up through. And now if it does come back down, we should be probably good there as well.
I just can't afford any drawdown.
Yeah, I hear you.
Need it to go straight.
Go.
Maybe. I don't like getting some draw. I don't need no drawdown. Straight through. Straight through.
Wow.
Fraud.
Might not be taking a trade at all today.
Here we go. Now look at this side. Come on. Come on. Straight through. Straight through.
Nice.
Good. Done.
Yeah, that was instant. All right, let me go see what the heck's going on.
Let me cancel these. Okay.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
Nice. That was perfect. Good stuff, Steve.
Oof, yeah. 50, 205, and 405. So I got a little bit of breathing room in one of the accounts now.
375, 375. Now I'm gonna stop the copy trader. I'm gonna go to the eval and we're gonna see if we can pass this thing today.
That's my eval renew. I have an eval.
Wow, this thing's shooting down.
March 23rd. All right. Another 2 weeks. Let's see what happens in the next 2 weeks.
Now it's up.
Need it or not. Oh, wow. Look at this. I guess the 10 ticks was conservative. I could have gone with 12.
I'm glad it worked out for you, Steve.
Are you, though? If you are, I really appreciate it.
Of course I am, man.
Oh,
You should
thanks.
know that. You know I want everybody to win. I was a little worried with that $500 drawdown, though.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate when it gets like that.
I'll probably rotate them and go balls to the wall on the one that has the least amount of drawdown and try to get some of that back. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens Wednesday. I won't be here tomorrow. And I'm going to be smart. I'm not going to try and scalp like an idiot.
No rollover? What do you
Got
mean?
me into this mess. Huh?
Just talking to Dom Dom.
Oh. Market looks like crap.
Yeah, it's not I keep trying to buy it up, but it's not great.
Yeah, they'll get there. There were some good trades that I missed this morning.
Scott, oh no, Scott killed one of his PAs. One tick lower, it would have filled me on that first push down. Ugh. Yeah, it's so if we go back to that, if you look left, yeah, I guess maybe he got filled. Yeah, if you look left, that's why I wanted to go a little bit lower, because there's a bunch of resistance there where it was trying to use it as support on that first dive right before the bell.
Yeah,
that's why
there's two drop downs.
Yeah, if you put your order right below that, the odds are what happened is exactly what can happen. And that's why I try to go enough down, because if you go further down and it shoots through that area, the odds are it's going to continue. And thankfully, it went not far enough to fill us, because it bounced right where I thought it was going to. I really thought when it shot back up we were going to get filled to the upside, but thankfully we didn't. Well, I guess it don't matter, because we don't know if it would have worked or not. So,
dude, I'll give you credit, man. You've got the placements almost down to a science.
Yeah, it's just from what people are like, oh, this is just gambling and all. I mean, yes and no. It is, but to me, it's not a 50-50. To me, it's more of like a 90-10, and I feel like that's come from. Just looking left is like the biggest thing you can do, because there's such obvious areas most of the time that if you can try to avoid them, you'll be fine. And remember, I was saying I wanted to go down, what was it, to like 44? That would have been the much easier trade had we just waited. Because once it went through that area, yeah. Because if you look left, you're underneath. Yeah, it went straight through all that.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of time you've been watching charts.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The amount of times I've watched this exact thing. Yeah.
Maybe you should send Nutty a link to your stream.
Somebody actually called him out in the comments. He was like, if you're so transparent in like one of his videos, he was like, well, then tell us what number eval you're on. And he actually did it in the comments.
He said it, whether it's true or not, if he was just making it up.
I mean, it's a pretty high number. Well, and I knew the minimum that it would be, but then what was it? 534. And I had caught a screenshot once of him going through his accounts live, and he was at like 4 or something, like low 4s, but now he's at 535. Now keep in mind that was only a month ago. So he's went through 100 evals in a month.
Well, Vesh,
Good
where do you
lord.
think all of your affiliate money's coming from?
Yeah, could be. Never know.
How many you had so far?
What, this month for the affiliates?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't checked. Let me look.
Oof, look at this move back up. Let's go, baby. Now that we're out of this stuff, let's go green for the real stocks.
I'm actually doing pretty well with the options, like the real stocks today. So I don't know if I don't think the market was really affecting it. Let's see.
Market's coming
Sitting
back.
at 97 signups this month.
Wow.
Total.
How many did you have last month? 400, 500?
566.
Whew.
It was a crazy month. I don't
You're welcome.
think we're gonna get there again this month, but you never know.
You had your giveaway on Friday, right?
I did.
That go well?
I saw
Yeah, it was actually.
you had
it
the
was a lot of
wrong
fun.
name for me. You had the wrong name.
Yeah, I
Look,
put Steve instead
You
of.
knocked me out like right away. What the hell was that?
It wasn't right away. I don't think you weren't first.
I was not first. Tamimi left before me.
Yeah. What do you want me to put in there from now on? VIP cleaners?
How about winner?
When?
Just put me down as the winner.
Yeah, it
And
was
I
fun.
never got credit for your renewal, man.
Credit for the renewal. Really?
For the for the reset.
Yeah, that's so annoying. I wonder what's going on with that, because I've actually noticed as well, like when the affiliate thing comes through at night, I haven't seen a reset in a long time. I wonder if they took those away. I don't know. I mean, it was cheaper, so.
All good.
Harry D killing it today. Him $1,000 on each 5PA account.
That was on each
Same
account.
with Zishan. Let's go. Yeah. They're posting it in the Discord, the off topic chat.
How are they making 1,000 each account? Are they gonna run into trouble that way, or are they trading higher than 50s?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of account he has, as well as he could be on the 50K account, and if as long as he keeps trading that size. Remember, it just has to be 30% of your biggest day. So he would have to get to, let's do that, 1075 60 times 3.33. So his account would have to be at 3580 in order to get a payout.
No, that makes it more difficult.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, if you're trading that size anyway, then what's the big deal?
All right, this is done. Yes, I got a little bit of wiggle room now.
Just gotta check something else. Oh, there, broke that high. Yeah, I actually didn't have any signups on the weekend. I think that's the first in a while.
That looks like 5 contracts for 20 ticks.
The $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be right.
Or it could be.
Because I did 5 contracts for 15 ticks and I made 375.
5 contracts per 20 ticks isn't enough.
I'm thinking that
It would be 20. It would be 10 contracts.
Yeah,
10
I
contracts for
forget
20
is only
ticks.
$5 a tick.
Yeah, 20 ticks, or not 20 ticks. It would be 1 point. 1 point would be $200. So that would be 5 times 4, 20. Yeah, so it is 20 ticks. So 20 ticks. But even so, that would only be 2,000 or 1,000. But he
That's all
made
they
a
need.
little more. So maybe it's 21 ticks.
Yeah, isn't it great how you get slippage when you're losing, but you never get slippage when you're winning?
I've gotten it once here or there.
Oh wow, he's doing great. So
But
he
yeah,
said,
I know what you're saying, Steve.
he said yes, they are on the 50Ks. His biggest day was actually 2940, but then he posted a screenshot of the balances on the account too. So, like, he's pretty close. 20. So biggest day is 2940. So that means he would have to do. So he has to have 9,790 in the accounts extra to get a payout. See,
Where is
for
this?
me, in the
Where's he-
off-topic
where's he-
channel, to me, the first 3 months, I don't think risking that much is worth it because you're essentially using a tighter stop because you're risking so much, if that makes sense. Like your drawdown's only 2,500, but if you're trying to make that, it's going to be a lot easier to hit that drawdown trading the higher size. But if you can get through those first 3 months and then do that, it makes sense because then you can withdraw a lot more, right? Because you don't have the cap anymore.
Look at you, man, Gary D. Five
Gary D
funded
keeps
accounts.
kicking ass. Yeah, you need yeah, it's a little under 60K. You just need 9,800, 59,800.
About halfway there. Just about halfway there. Well done, sir.
But that's what I'm saying. Like for the first 3 months, you can only take out $2,000 each time. So that's the only downfall.
I got a question for you. Let's say I actually get to the 2,600, the 52.6 that I need, and I take out 500. Does that mean I only need to make another 500 to take out another 500?
Yes, but you still need to trade the 10 days. That's where they get you
Oh,
with that.
Who cares?
Well, you have
I could
to
trade for 50. I trade for $50 a day.
Well, you can't. So you could try. I've never done it, but I'm pretty sure that's where the 30% rule would come in.
Well, that would be 30% of my
Yeah, but I
over the
think it
course
would
of
be
10 trading days.
backwards. Yeah, but I think it would work backwards. So like I don't even know how to explain it, what I'm thinking. Because yeah, if you grow a cushion on the account and then you just trade small, I'm pretty sure they don't want that because if that would, like Gary D for instance, like if he builds this huge cushion on the accounts, just withdraws 2,000 for the first 3 months, and then like he has like 50K just sitting in the account, like waiting for that 4th month, to not risk any of it, I'm pretty sure they would be against it. But I don't know if there's anything in the rules preventing that. I have no idea. But I would think
would it be over the? Yeah.
Well, here's a question. Are they saying 30% of what you withdraw? Or is it 30%? You see what I'm saying there? Like if it's 30% of the withdrawal amount and you're only trading 50 a day, that would be 50 times 10. That's $500. Essentially, you would only be able to withdraw probably $500. I don't know. That's a good question.
Interesting. I think Gary D is the one who's buying all those evals from you. Look at him. He's up to 85 evals. He's got 5 more, so now he's got 10 PAs.
Is it you, Gary?
Gary, use my code. Come on.
60K will hit before next week. Are you just doing the opening range trade, Gary? 30% per pay period? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but how do you calculate that? I guess is the question. Are they doing it based off of how much you request as a payout, or are they doing it based on like your daily trades? So that's a good question, actually. I'd actually ask my my little inside contact.
Yeah, do it over that 10-day pay period. Maybe no trade can be more than 30% of that pay period. But does that mean that any money you don't take? Does that mean any money you don't take out from the first time, you can't take that money out the second time?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, I'm kind of in that spot a little bit. Like I had $1,000 cushion going into the 3rd payout here on this the first account.
Hold on one second. I gotta take this call.
Are you asking if there's a minimum?
Yeah, basically, like the reverse of the 30%. Well, I
I've
know.
never
That's
heard
what
of
I'm
it.
saying. That's why
They always
it's an
talk about a
interesting
max,
question.
and there's
Right,
no
right.
time limit. So I don't see any foresee problem if you did $50 a day. I mean, why would they? I don't see why they would even care, because it would take you, what, example, 2 weeks to get $500. Or however
Well,
long
yeah,
it
but
is.
you're essentially guaranteeing yourself another payout, which is more important. I'm missing out on these trades on the eval. It's twice now I could have took this trade for science trade. Make sure I'm on that account. Yeah. It is 30% after the third month. Then I want a large balance to draw from. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they go about that. I just asked somebody that would probably know. We'll see. See if they come back. Welcome back. Looks like everybody pretty much had a green day today, so that's good. Thus far. $100-point candles are brutal. See, 100-point candle. This wasn't 435, yeah. Are you using like a 3-minute chart? 5-minute, okay. I was gonna say. I actually tried that once. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, you gonna YOLO the 10 o'clock for your eval?
Oh, is there news?
Isn't there always?
Not always.
Not
No,
on
there's
Monday.
nothing today. Tomorrow there's 8:30 is the big one.
You're not up that early.
I mean, I am, but I'm not trying to trade
You're
that
not,
early.
You're not sitting here. We're lucky if we get you at 9:25.
Brago, late again. Starting to think you need to change your sleeping habits.
No, maybe he just didn't change the clock this week.
Yeah, maybe. He's like, I'm actually early today. Wait, why is the market open?
What the hell? Yeah, it'd be so cool if I could actually save these accounts.
I've done it twice now after the payouts. You gotta remember, when I took that first payout, I was literally at the line, so I was down to 500 as well. And the second time I was pretty much at 500 as well.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I'm not here tomorrow, so we'll see how Wednesday works out. I'll probably rotate the risk on them.
I'll be at 500, well, 693 on one that I'm doing the payout. Well, I gotta wait till the 15th, but
You're taking out what, 2,000?
yep. Yeah, I'm always gonna take out
So
the max amount.
Yeah, so you have a 793, so you got 693 drawdown.
The only time I might not take out the max amount is if I get past that third month. Because then say I get like a really nice cushion I don't know, like 8 grand, I'll take out like 5 grand and leave like 3 in there just to give it that extra wiggle room, because that drawdown never goes down. So it's like, it would really suck to have a trade go that far against you and you lose, but you give yourself that extra little wiggle room just in case.
Yeah. I'm not quite there yet.
But then again, I don't know. I feel like taking the max every time is probably the smart idea, because again, like that, say I leave 3 grand in there and I lose it, that 3 grand is a lot of evals and new PA accounts, because it's really just lost time if you think about it. But
Yes and
if
no.
you always guarantee the money. Well, if at that point you could start maybe trying to trade the account a little differently as well, like just smaller size to just continually build the account instead of risking too much. Like you could go balls to the wall for a little while. Like, I mean, like that guy who made $1 million on all his accounts. Like, I mean, there's no way he wasn't going balls to the walls pretty much every trade.
It's all about that opening range placement. There's no way he was scalping his way there.
Right, exactly.
So what's the story with Alpine? He got all messed up last week?
Oh, I have no idea. I think somebody said he lost. I saw him lose 1 account, but I think somebody had said he lost more than that. But I have no idea.
I think he might have shadow banned me.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because I was telling Zishan and Frogo in the Discord last night, I was like, it's funny how these guys who are fully transparent, when you start asking them something to prove that they're fully transparent, you get shadow banned.
Yeah. I'll try to get into his chat room today and say hi and see if he acknowledges me.
I feel like he's to the point now where he probably doesn't even acknowledge everybody. Just answers the questions he wants to answer.
But he's my
to
neighbor.
The point where he can. Yeah. I guess I could go in there with you, and if I can see it, then you're not shadow banned.
Oh, Frogo's in there all the time anyway, so we'll just ask Frogo to look.
It's true. It kind of looks like we're going to come down and retest the lows. Failed to go higher twice. Made a lower high, and now we're rolling over.
But you put your eval in there and let it ride.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick to the specific trade on the eval, because if I pass the eval with this specific trade, I'm gonna continue to trade it like this on the PA account. So I'll have something to trade like on stream.
What specific trade are you looking for?
It's the trade for science trade that we've always talked about. The one where basically just looking for it to dip through at those current levels. Like right now, I'll put an order out for it to basically test the lows and then pop back up.
Well, like you're talking about like 908, 909?
Yeah, well, I put the order at 905.75. Just looking for the liquidity grab, essentially. That's the idea behind the trade. And then if it does continue, it puts you in a tough spot. But then you just, when those happen, you just try to get an ad as it pushes down through, looking for the retest of that area, and then you just get out because it's not the trade you're looking for. Like, that's the idea behind it. It's your contingency plan.
So you start with one contract and then add as needed?
Yeah. If you can get the, like, say it didn't make it all the way down, but I mean that's what we're looking for, is it to reject going further down through that area, just retesting those areas. Then you look for that big pop that we just got. Only it didn't come down and get us first. This happens all the time. I mean, it even happened over here at 9:30. Like, it came down, it retested it, and then it went all the way to the highs after that.
That was a 35-point move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can make a decent amount doing this. And like I said, if you always have, like, if you're just patient and you always wait for it to dip down to that actual price, if it does shoot through there, the odds are that was a major support level. It's probably going to come back up and try to test it as resistance before it continues either back up or back down. So if you get one ad on the drop down through, it should bring your average down to about halfway from wherever your ad is and that previous support, and then you just try to get out where you can, because the idea is to save yourself when the trade doesn't work right away, and the idea is to maximize as much as you can when it does work right away.
Yep. But how do you know when you hit the bottom to cut your loss in half?
You're not cutting your loss in half. You're trying to work out of the trade. You're essentially averaging in with a extra contract.
Right. You're bringing your average down.
Right.
But how do you know where the low is to actually add to bring your average down?
That's where your price action analysis comes in. And I feel like that's where the previous 4 years of my trading life come in. Just from all the years of kind of paying attention to the price action. You would say what you would want is you want the jolt, right? Anytime you get the jolt in one direction, the odds are it's gonna come back the other way. That's just how the market works. These slow grindy candles are the ones you want to avoid.
Yeah, this is what killed me last week, trying to play these slow grindy candles.
Yep.
Oh, still so annoyed. I did that to myself. I did exactly what I was proud of you not doing. Oh well.
Living you learn, right?
Here. You still have your order out?
No, I took it away. I'm about to put it back out though. I didn't think we were gonna come back down this quick. Honestly, the quicker it comes down, that's nice.
The fact that it came down, you worry that it's gonna go much lower now?
No, actually, if it keeps coming down this fast, I actually would be more interested in getting in. Again, the faster the candle, usually the weaker the trend. It's gonna miss me again, maybe.
Where are you at? 07?
About to get filled, I think. All right, I'm in.
There you go. How many ticks you looking for?
I would want it to ideally, I don't really have a take profit, but you're kind of just looking for it to shoot back up. But this doesn't look like it's going to fake out right away. There we go. Try to go for like half this other candle, like right under this candle here. Just put it out there, see if it comes up and hits it.
Maybe you don't have to. Look at this.
Those kind of feel a little weak. Yeah, see now we didn't get that shot down, but now we're up here and now, oh, there we go. Let's say we're trying to use that as resistance.
Where is your take profit? 25?
Yep.
All right.
I was about to take it off there. I could kind of feel the price action stopping. I don't like that.
Yeah. Go for the next one.
Yeah.
You got all day.
Yep. You're not wrong. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I don't like it.
Smart move.
It's starting to use it as resistance now. It poked through. I feel like if we were gonna go up, we would have kept going up there. But since it's not, it's using it as resistance.
Yeah, smart move. There's no rush.
Yeah, it came up and just missed me by like a couple ticks there. I was hoping to get the retest of the highs there.
If you're on stream all day and you need something to do, you might as well wait.
Yeah, I'm in no rush.
You get a lot of these. No, I was gonna go. You get a lot of these that happen during the day. I don't really pay attention.
Pretty much anytime it goes up and tests, like, so like right now up at 1801, like that's the high, and now we have the new low. So anytime it tests the top or the bottom of whatever range it's in, that's the trade. So anytime it's in the middle of those, you're just sitting here.
So this is similar to the bands, but
Right, but you're not worried about the bands. You're just looking at support and resistance at that point.
right, because the bands just don't happen nearly often enough.
No, they don't. They do work though. You know, it's so funny. Like they do work. You just I haven't figured out a way to get out of the trade when it's not working. That's the problem with the bands, because every once in a while you get that move where it hits the bands and then it just keeps hitting the bands. And
Yeah,
like,
and
what
it
do
just
you
grinds all the way
do?
down.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah,
you can do.
I think that was eval like 6 through 13 for me.
Right.
Grind,
And that,
grind, grind, grind.
yeah, it's actually funny that you say that too, because I feel like I want to go back and do the math of like when I just on the accounts that I've been doing the opening trade, and like keep the stats on those, because I feel like out of all of my evals, like this is my 40th eval, I would say probably 30 of them were like just testing or like random strats or gambling.
Oh,
Like they weren't.
you
So
had
here,
at least 10 gambling in one
in one
afternoon.
day. Yeah.
That was one afternoon.
Yeah, I remember that.
And shockingly, that was not on stream.
I know. That would have been
Mr.
good entertainment.
Transparent. Mr. Transparent.
Hey, I never hid the fact that I did it. I think even that was how I opened the next day. Was like, yeah, I kind of did a thing yesterday.
And look where I am. Don't mind the number of evals, but we're back where we were.
Of course, if you look, it just swept through the lows that time, and we got the big pop that we were looking for.
It still wouldn't have filled you, though. It only went up to 22.5.
Yeah, Gary, I will. He's usually really busy with other stuff on the back end of Apex, so I try not to bother him. Like, I shoot him a question, and sometimes he'll respond quickly, but sometimes it takes him a while. All right, man. I'll catch you around.
Gary, we all look forward to these third month issues.
Right? Yeah. If you're worried about third month issues, that's a good thing. No doubt.
We're just trying to get back to 50,000 on these accounts.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
God willing.
Not on these. It'll be on the new ones.
God willing. 49.3, 49.26, and 49.091.
So sad. I woke up this morning really hopeful that Tesla was going to drop the prices on some of these cars, but they did not. Sad face.
Oh, that's right. How'd your test drive go?
That was fine.
Typical.
Oh, did he ever get back to you about giving you a credit for all the shares you bought off of him?
No, he didn't. And I got no response.
What the hell?
Right?
That's
The
just
dick.
wrong. And you're still buying his car.
I know, right? You know, I really did look at like all the other available options, and there's really just nothing like a Tesla right now. Just they're so far ahead in so many categories. It's kind of ridiculous.
Which model are you looking at? The Cybertruck?
No, the Y.
My brother was looking at an i3 for a while.
How many other guys in your
Not
block
the
have one?
BMW. There's one other person in my neighborhood that has one. He doesn't. They don't live near us though. They're like on the other side.
I could never get past the touchscreen dashboard.
It's really not bad once you get in there and play with it.
I understand, but I can't stand touchscreen.
Yeah, but aren't they all going touchscreen now?
Pretty much.
Some of them
Yeah.
are starting to go back.
I don't know. A lot of the EVs, like most of the EVs, are pretty much all going touchscreen.
Yeah, the EVs. But some cars that went to touchscreen are starting to scale back on it.
Did I crash the test drive? No, I did not. Please don't buy the Cybertruck. No, I honestly don't like the Cybertruck. Like, I think it's a cool idea, but the truck itself, like, did you the model that they brought out, or the why am I having such a brain fart? What's the one they bring to the shows? The prototype. The prototype that they brought for the Cybertruck with the tent on the back. What they showed you as a prototype versus what they actually delivered is it's mind-blowingly different, and it's like so cheesy looking. Like, I'm actually surprised they even released it. I think they would have been better off just not releasing one and letting like third-party people do it, because the one they released just looks like a crappy tent that they just threw together. I know GDT actually put a reservation in for it when it first came out, didn't you? You were one of those ones that were like, let me put down the 100% refundable deposit just to just so I can have the dream of getting it. Now, if they would have given a price like when you reserved it and they held to that price, that would have been pretty cool. Like, I think everyone would reserve one then. But obviously they will never do that. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, they raised, like, the price that they say it's going to be never ends up being the case. That's why everyone's like, oh, you should wait till next year with the Model Y Juniper, which is like the refresh essentially, where they're going to have like the interior RGB lighting and like just like a bunch of the little upgrades. And I'm like, no, because if you wait for that, they're going to jack the price up, because they can't just lower the prices of their current cars that they're going to still have in inventory. So the only way to make it make sense is to make the new one more expensive. And it's like, I don't even want to pay the money that I'm going to pay for this one, let alone paying more just for some RGB lighting and some other like silly little features. Yeah, I mean, all the Teslas in, like, if you really break it down, like the cost of it over the course of 5 to 10 years, it's pretty ridiculous how cheap they are. Like, you're buying up front a car that's cheaper than the ICE cars, and you're going to end up saving money over the lifetime of the car on top of that, which is, it's kind of crazy. I have a PA account that on the close of the 20th will be the 10 traded days. So 9 days? If I'm at 2,600 at the time, do you think I can request a payout? On the close of the 20th. So I thought I was going to be in that situation. I know exactly what you're saying. I thought I was going to be in that situation this time around, but I actually had an extra day. So I don't know. Like, you're saying if the 20th is the last day, you take the trade on the 20th. If after it registers from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock Eastern, will you be able to request a payout that night? I don't see why not. I thought that I was going to be in that situation. I was going to find that out myself on the 5th.
I think that's one of the examples in the FAQ on that. They give that same exact situation. Just have to dig and find it.
I mean, in theory, it's still the 20th, so you would think that you're fine. One of my neighbors bought 2 Teslas at the same time. One is Model 3 and the other one is Model S Plaid. Oh, I want them. That would be so much fun to drive. I wouldn't want to own one, but it'd be fun to drive. Traded both of his gas cars to go EV. I don't think I would do that. Yeah, my wife still has her gas car, so just in case. The Model S Plaid. It's like the tri-motor thing, runs like 9-second quarter miles.
Are you really running that late to get the kids to school?
Yeah, but that's what I said. I would never own it, but it would be fun to drive every once in a while. All right, let's see.
Hold on, kids. Daddy's running late.
Yeah.
Some of those selling points are just so impractical.
Well, they're for the the extremists. They're for the people that want to go fast. All right, here it goes. Our system does not count a trading day to be complete until the evening processing and the start of the 11th day. If today is your 10th trading day, you will not be able to submit a withdrawal request until the close and update of that 10th day, which is after 6 p.m. Eastern. Since there are 2 pay periods per month and a 5-day window for each period, this should cover all scenarios. So they're making it sound like you would not be able to. Until the close and update of that 10th day, which is after 6 p.m. But see, it's still the 20th.
The way it reads to me is if your 10th trading day is on the 20th, it wouldn't count because how can I describe it?
Well, because I know
need
what
10
they're
trading
saying.
days.
Well, you
Your
need 10
10th
trading.
day would be on the 20th, right? That would be your 10 days, but it would be
Right.
past the payout date.
Well, right,
it would be
because
the
6
21st.
p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern it would technically be the open of the 21st, because that's how futures work. Like the futures closes at 5 each day, not 8 at night like it is for stocks. So at 5 Eastern, it closes, and then when it reopens at 6 Eastern, that's technically the next day. So it's not the 20th anymore; it's the 21st. So I'm assuming they're going based off that same logic.
When in doubt, take the worst scenario because that's what they're gonna pick.
Yeah.
Nope, you're screwed. You gotta wait.
The trading day is considered from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. the next day. For example, yeah, so that's what they're saying. Yeah, it's for something different. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's a no. But what I would do is just try it and see what happens. The thing is, when you go to request the payout, it won't pop up on the drop down if it doesn't qualify. So like
what the hell happened to Meta? It's down $27.
Oh yeah. Well, it's still up like $300, so chill out.
No.
Isn't your average down at like 100? Or well, that's where you add it. It's at like 200.
170s.
Yeah, so you're still up 300.
Yeah. Down $50 from the high.
Yeah, but he's
Oh no, it went on a 300, 400, 500 point run. It can't come down $50 from when it finally hit the high. Oh, boo. Yeah, wait till it comes and fills this gap down to 400. Steve's like, don't you take those words back.
God, I forgot about those days.
Don't you put that evil on me. Go fool. Save shit.
I don't know. Coming back.
Bro, just go look at the daily chart. It'll make you feel better.
I would if I know how to read one.
Wow, Nvidia. Look at Nvidia. You want to feel bad? Go look at Nvidia. That thing's down almost 200 points.
Well, that's why it's down.
Yeah. It's probably why the market's doing what it's doing too.
I heard them talking about that either over the weekend or today, this morning. Don't know. Remember why?
Oh yeah. By the way, last chance, 3 days to pass, is Wednesday night. Apparently, sent me an email. 71% off, $35 resets. 3 days to pass ends on Wednesday the 13th at 5 o'clock.
We should take bets on what the next sale is going to be.
Well, today, what they're saying is today is the last day that you can start an eval and still pass by Wednesday. That's why they sent that. I don't know. It's a good question. do have St. Patrick's Day coming up, so they'll probably do something for that.
There's always something. Hold on.
It'll probably be, if I had to guess, it'd be 80% 1 day pass. Because they can't keep the same 3 day pass. That wouldn't make sense. Froggo's wishing evil on you, Steve. He said, "Gap fill coming." It was Froggo, not me.
Yep.
Short. Froggo's going for the throat. Timmy would say fair value gap. Yeah, it's just a big fair value gap.
Is he YOLOing something?
No, he's talking about meta.
You leave my meta alone. All of you. Get away from it unless you're buying.
Sons of bitches.
Tamimi is long, apparently. Fair value gap.
Good.
Not meta, he's talking about futures.
Meta is the future.
Oh my god. I think I just threw up on my mouth.
Get over yourself.
Hate that company.
You have WhatsApp?
Huh?
Do you have WhatsApp?
I have an account, but I don't use it. I have an account and everything.
Oh. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean they're not profiting from it.
Oh, I know. That's why I hate the company.
So then get rid of the account.
Can't.
Why not?
Once you have an account, you always have an account. You can't delete it. Even if you delete it, it comes back.
Just noticed that I had the. Guess I should probably change it. This whole time I had 1 day pass on that. Did you know one of the porn stars died over the weekend in the hotel room? She was 26. One of the porn stars? You know how many porn stars there are, Zishan?
What was his name?
Sophia.
Destiny.
Sophia, I don't know, Leone?
Oh, you're actually giving me the real answer.
Oh, yeah, that's her name.
How did she die?
Sophia.
Leon.
Porn star dead. I don't know what the last.
That's how porn star dies.
Sophia Leone.
Oh, she was one of the big ones.
Never heard of her.
No idea.
I don't know. I don't know if I know any porn star names. I might know her face, but that's about it.
Oh, well, that's what I was gonna say. I'd have to see her. Maybe I know who she is.
No, I
Wait
have
to
one
come off her
friend.
face, then you can see her.
Yeah. Steve, give me a towel. I know you got plenty.
Died
Probably
after
got
she
her
was
stuff
found
on it.
unresponsive.
Vegetated coma.
Says investigated as a robbery and homicide.
Was it mid-scene?
I'm sure they were maybe creating their own scene.
It's funny, the top stories are all by The Mirror, The New York Post, and Barstool Sports, which are all like straight news sources.
Are you saying that Barstool is not a reputable news report?
Just laughing at, no major media is picking it up.
Oh, it involves porn.
I know. Just joking. Be good for views. Definitely
Steve.
clickbaitable.
Frog was making fun of you, Steve. Oh, one of the big ones. That's pretty funny. Like Steve's like, oh yeah, I know her. Visit her, once a week.
I wonder if I get my lifetime membership to her OnlyFans back.
Oh god. Too soon. Too soon.
No, it's not. She's dead.
God. I'm curious what day I am on this eval. Do I have to pass it today? I mean, obviously I don't have to, but I wonder if I'd have to wait
Well, look
for the
at
7
Apex.
days. What's I'm getting ready to look? I am on day 2. So yeah, I would have to pass it today. Or else I'd have to wait. Also, I've found it's a little annoying that they don't keep track. Like, you can't keep track, like, since payout. They should have a whole nother column of, like, the days. So they should have, like, a total account. Total days for the whole account. And then they should have another one that's, like, total days since last payout. That would make things so much easier. But I guess they don't want it to be that easy. Just so that you might mess up.
Talk about first world problems.
Well, I'm just saying, because then you have to keep track. But how I've been doing it is I try to make sure I get the payout on exactly the 10th day. So then I know that I was exactly at, like, say 10 or 20.
How many days since my last payout? Since they last paid me? I need to know. Do a little work yourself. Keep track. This is day today.
I'm going to force the trades, but I'm going to sit here and look for them. Did I trade again? Yeah, I did. A lot of those girls do escort work on the side. I mean, Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Hey, you got to pay those bills.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop.
Oh, Frago. You're such a jerk.
That boy Froggo.
Natural born salesman.
If I'd say many of them.
You know, with that sales pitch, you could at least push buy code.
Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities, so do better. Work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop it. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
So now it's an inverse fair value gap. Yep.
Cleo went green. Let's go, Meta.
Market's making a little push up. $9.83, you're almost there. Brago needs to be spoon-fed. There it is.
980. 983. I would take 983. I'd be having 500. I think he meant 483. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Oh, you traded your eval a little bit.
Just the one earlier. You were here for
Oh,
that.
is that what it was? I just looked now at the P&L.
Well, and my new currency though, it has been more stable since is our stuff in our tracking service. I dropped in 169.
Somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Is it windy down your way too, Tim?
All right, man. I gotta go take the dog for a walk, and I got some work to do. Good
Alright.
trading this morning.
Yep.
Later, Steve.
And Vash, while you're streaming, maybe ask more than one person to hit the like button.
Hey, more than one person, can you hit the like button, please? Thank you. Is that good enough, Steve?
You tell me. No one likes you today.
Can't force them. They'd rather watch the Furus. The Furus. I noticed on
Maybe-
Nutty Bar's thumbnail, it doesn't say fully transparent anymore.
I bet if you replayed where you blew up those 2 accounts last week, you'd get some more likes.
Replayed it?
Yeah, put it back. Put it on this stream now. People will like watching that shit. I'm not saying
mean-
reenact it. Don't reenact it. Just replay it.
I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to watch it.
I don't think we need to see Tim all emotional again.
Man, I get really emotional. Why you gotta make me even think about it again?
I brought a
And I wasn't even live.
I know, dude. I was actually pissed that I wasn't live because it was like now I'm gonna go live and they're gonna see 2 blown accounts and be like, "What the fuck?" I'm gonna be like,
were you wondering?
Steve said you were pulling an Alpine.
I was very confused at why you guys kept saying that, and then I looked over, and I saw the little. So, the way that I used to do it I used to schedule, or I would start the broadcast and manage the broadcast. And when you click that, I would go then into YouTube and change the scheduled time and stuff. But I found out there's a way you can schedule the time on OBS. But when you do that, it requires the extra step of actually hitting go live in OBS instead of just start streaming. So you still have to hit start streaming, but then right next to that button, there's a go live button. And I'm not used to hitting that one because I never scheduled it in OBS. And that was like, I think the second or third time that I had done it, and I just forgot. And then, so everything happened, and I'm like seeing you guys. So to me, I see the blue buttons and it says stop streaming. So to me, in my head, it says I'm streaming, but I never hit go live. So I was streaming, I just wasn't actually live. So I was streaming to YouTube, but not live, if that makes sense. So it was very annoying after the fact, because it was like I went through all the emotions of that stuff, and it's like, and I wasn't even live. But I obviously was. I'm not lying, obviously, because I had the footage. I was streaming and recording like I normally am. I just wasn't live, which was very annoying. But now I know not to do that because of that day. And so now I make sure I hit go live every morning, because it is much easier to schedule it through OBS.
We're not accusing you of blowing up 2 accounts just for fun.
Yeah, I knew I was going to blow up those 2 accounts, so I purposefully, one day out of the entire existence of my streaming career, didn't go live on purpose, because I knew that that was the day.
It just proves this whole thing is fake.
We're in the Matrix.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Later, man. We're just chopping in this range anyway. It sucks. Thank you, Zishan. GDT, Zishan is requesting your presence. I know sometimes he's listening but not watching.
Me? Yeah. Usually watching videos. I made my daily, so.
What's up?
Is there a question in there somewhere?
No. Question.
I'm confused.
It was Zishan just talking in the chat.
YouTube chat? I don't see anything.
playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to give back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, been bruised and scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Trades by Matt just released a video about how he just got a 40K payout, but he blurred out the account numbers, so you can't see which PA account he's on. It's such crap. Like, all he did was just he kept replenishing accounts until he got them all to pay out, and then just took the 40K payout. But he's making it sound like he did it in 10 days. Not a chance. Marius, how can I see the header with position buy sell? This, the purple thing? Oh crap. Talking about this? If you go into the Discord, go to, it's like the 5th one down. It says tools used daily. It's the very bottom, account status .zip, and then I put the instructions right underneath it. Yeah, I mean, you can't make them, I guess. But that dude's always been deceiving. He would trade off stream with the free Top Step accounts that he had, and so I 100% guarantee that he's went through a ton of evals and PAs just to get to the point where he can make that video, to make it look like he had a $40,000 payout, but in reality, no, not even close.
what the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste in that. Got me obsessed with the
Well, and then he also said in the video that he requested the payouts, and the very next day they were all approved. Like, he's clearly like working with Apex, which kind of annoys me with it. It actually annoys me about Apex that they're on board with what he's doing. Oh, Reddit is going public? RDDT. Wow. Reddit is going public. First, Bitcoin is no longer a criminal's currency. The whole point of Bitcoin was so that it couldn't be traced. And now the government owns it. And now Reddit, an anonymous website to talk about stuff, is now going public. Feels like we might want to go back to the highs. Or not the high. Ooh. Sound like
fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me.
Didn't quite get up there.
You know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can try me. If you wanna hate this, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough
Huh? No, you can just flip it. If you get to where you can, if you get to the profit target, you can flip it on an eval. It doesn't, but you will have to do 7 days unless you do it today. Today, or well, by Wednesday. Because it's 3-day pass until Wednesday. So as long as you have 3 days on the account as of Wednesday and you pass, that's it. Do it. Yeah, I knew what you meant. You have your phone on you? Can I see it real quick? We have one shelf. I have. Uh, gonna go there later to get. Well, they had the sale where it was if you bought 2 of them, you got $4. Actually, I wasn't dropping. It was every time I kept pulling one out of the 12 pack, you know. I'll just go. That makes. We were at Sam's and they were still. No. Obvious. Num. Yeah, it was set on yours. But no, I'm trying to figure out something for my son. Red Bull gave you a free sample. Try out the Juneberry flavor. Red Bull has flavors? I didn't know Red Bull had flavors. Was it the Red Bull girls in the little Red Bull car? GDT killing it today. I was hoping we got the move down there, but nada. Yeah, so technically I don't have to pass this today. I just have to pass it by Monday. I need to keep or Wednesday. Gotta remember that. What's up, Anna? Do a giveaway payout from Trade for Science account? Not all of it though. Well, I gotta make money from it first. Or are you talking about the extra from what you gave me? I don't think there's enough people here to do a giveaway. There's like 10 people here. Unless you're trying to win your own money back. The long con. Send me 5, I'll send you 10 back. And he has a gas station to sell you to. That's mean, but funny. Hey Tim, you should buy a gas station with the house money. Do you ever play your own slots? Yeah, I think he said he did. I think he said that last week. And then he buys Scratcher. He does. Well, he said you don't get kickbacks from the lottery anymore, which is such crap, but I remember looking at that story where somebody beat the scratchers. They figured out like the algorithm that they used, and they hit like 5 of the jackpots. And then I guess it forced the lottery to finally change how they were doing it. 'Cause these people were literally driving around the United States just hitting the jackpots. Yeah, it's definitely not like the old days. This market sucks. RDDT between $31 and $34 is what they plan to IPO at. What's up, Knives? Liquidity event, Reddit top brass need to cash out. Yeah. Yeah, today went well. Consistency in futures. We shall see. We shall see. Sure hope so. The one account at the bottom that I flipped that one's done until payout. So we won't be trading that one again until the 15th, at least so Friday, and then hopefully it's out of the account either that 18th or 19th, which is Monday or Tuesday. 106. Literally just sitting in this range.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.
What's up, David? How was Mexico? I was literally just about to send you a picture of my final because I'm about to get off. I was hoping we'd go back to the highs, but we're just chopping in this range. Kids taking a little siesta, then back to the poo. Love it. One day, man, we gonna vacay together. One day. Yeah, I'm just to update, I don't know if I told you, but we have that last account to pay out again. So on the 15th, we'll have our third official payout. Oh, Frog loves pools. Trying. How many payouts have I had? 2 thus far. The bottom account there, you see that's at 52,793. That'll be my third. And then the one in the middle there, that's at 52,348. Now we only need obviously 300 more, well 252 more, but I have a bunch of days traded I still need on that one because we had a little bit of a cushion when we got the last payout. That's it, just the open. So this account, wait. Oh, right, because I added. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. This account is the one that Zishan donated for me to get. So I grabbed it and I'm basically doing the for science trade on these. And I'm gonna keep doing just that. So I have something to trade during the day after the open. So if this gets to PA, we'll go ahead and activate it, and then we're just gonna do the for science trade on it until it doesn't work. See if we can get a payout with that as well. I call it the for science trade because when I first took it, the first time I ever took it, I was like, I'm taking this trade for science. And then the name just kind of stuck. Yeah, nothing special. When do you come back? I'm assuming you're there all week. Be back trading Monday. Nice. David gonna get taken by a cartel. Where at in Mexico are you? I don't think I ever asked. You didn't go back to Puerto Vallarta, did you? I think you said you. I think I do remember you saying it at some point, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. Cancun, that's right. You did say that. You're right. I remember now. Well, you're gonna let me do the old Apple vacations on it. I remember I used to do this. Yeah, it's got a lot of reviews. I like it. It's nice. Ooh, clicked the wrong thing. I see the pool. I see the pool. I see the ocean. I see the ocean. Ooh, nice lobby. Looks nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, look at that little kids area with the pirate ship and stuff. That's pretty cool. Little castle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. Oh, I can't wait for my cruise. I need some time away. I know we're going with the kids and stuff, but I just need like that mental release for a week. I'm not gonna lie, David, earlier I went on, I was like, oh, let me check how David's doing. And then I was like, ah. I feel like it's part of my my routine every day. Like everything kind of calms down for me, and then I'm like, oh, let me go see how David's doing. Let's go, JD. Finally. Come on, baby. Break out. It's time for you to break out. You're supposed to do this like how many weeks ago? 1, 2, like a month ago. But better late than never. Still have to keep an eye on Hood throughout this week because I have my covered call still at 1750. I was thinking about just rolling it another week and get up to like 1850, but we'll kind of just monitor it. Later, David. Have a good time, man. You'll have to let me know at the end of the week how the food was. All inclusives with the food, sometimes they catch you off guard and it's not that great. Maryland weather has been crazy lately. It was snowing yesterday. It's cold and windy today. And then the rest of the week we're supposed to be in the 70s. Are we? Let's go if that's true. Yeah, the wind the last 2 days has been nuts. Ooh, yeah, we are. Look at that. Tomorrow 67, Wednesday 69, Thursday 71, Friday 72. But then 63, 60, 56, 49, 53. Right back down. I just want it. I'm tired of the cold, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to just be warm. We keep getting these little teases. Jason, I know you're not that close, but where in Maryland are you again? I remember you weren't that close. There was somebody that came in here once that is actually pretty close. And I tried to see if he wanted to meet up to grab some food or whatever, and he kind of ditched me. And if that was you, then I don't think it was, though. I feel like it was a different name. Well, where we live now, I mean, we are still technically by the bay, but we're pretty inland from it at this point. But even where we're at was pretty bad. Silver Spring, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we should. Well, first, how old are you? Are you going to hit on me? And are you going to pay if you do hit on me? Because if you're going to hit on me, as long as you pay, I don't mind. Now, there was a guy, I'm pretty sure he was in Severna Park. Like, pretty much not that, like, I'm in Severna Park, so he couldn't have been very far from me. Severna Park's not that big of a place. So, the fact that I like reached out to him, we talked for a bit, and then I was like, hey, we should go meet up at a place down the street, and he just never spoke to me again. It was almost like he was like, this is becoming too real. Come on, Tesla, just drop the price. Just do it. $500. That's all I'm asking for. What's up, Jose? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was hoping to get some more trades in, but we can't seem to break. I mean, the 2 times that we broke the highs and the lows, I traded it, and we haven't been back there since, so. Oh, man, not going to hit on me. I don't know if I can do it then. No, I'm just kidding. Where, let's see where Silver Spring is. I know where Silver Spring is. I'm curious, like, what's in between it. Directions. Yeah, that's kind of what is that? Oh, it wants me to go that way. Say like Arundel Mills could maybe, like the casino might be a little further for you than me, but just trying to think like there's really nothing else in between us, especially going that way. I mean, Colombia. Go get some Indian food. 44 and happily married. Damn it. I'm almost 40. I'm getting there. I'll be 39 this year. Ugh. I'm always down, dude. I've been so eager. Like, I have David. I talk to him every day. I have Froggo. I have Zishan. Like, I have so many of you, like, really close people online. I just don't have any. I don't have that friend in person to just go grab lunch and just shoot the shit about, like, actual trading. Like, and I wouldn't even want to talk about trading the whole time, but you know what I mean. Like, just that, the ability to have the conversation. Like, even my neighbors, like, you know, it's like they'll ask me like, oh, how's trading going and stuff, and, you know, I'll like talk to them about it or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, Tesla this, GME that, AMC that, and I'm just like, no, that's no. But they're not traders. They don't know. They're just those people that throw money into Robinhood every once in a while. Yeah, Run the Mills could work. There's some decent stuff around there. Sure, we could even like go into the casino. They have some good, you know, didn't they get rid of that Bobby's? I mean Arundel Mills itself has a food court, and they have that hamburger place off the back of it. That's right across from the casino. All looking to go now at the highs. What is GME, AMC? They're not actually moving, are they? No, they're not. None of them care about Bitcoin. Well, one of them does, but I think he just jokes about it. I don't think he's actually in it. And JD, go to 27 today. That would just make me, that would make my insides flutter a little bit. Oh, right. Well, yeah, because they hear about it from the people that were already in it and they're actually making money. So by the time they get to it, it's too late. It's too late at that point. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Give me one sec. see. Dining and restaurants at Arundel Mills. Ooh, they got poke and ramen. What's your favorite kind of food? What kind of food you like? If you like Indian food, we should totally meet up in Colombia. I think that would actually be a smidge closer for you anyway. There's a place in Colombia called Chutney. So good. I'm not trying to meet you like tomorrow. Jewish food. Get out of here, Steve. I mean, he might be Jewish. I don't know. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I'd rather wait to eat the Indian food until after the cruise. I'm trying my best to slim down as much as I can until the cruise. Trade and sim until the 13th. I will get rebuild then. Nice, Jose. Wants to meet you more like me. Get out of here, Steve. Steve's the creepy one. What food do they have inside or on the casino? What restaurants are inside Maryland? Okay, bye. The prime rib, it's a little pricey. The sports and social, is that the one that's in the middle? Let's see, dine and drink with the white truck. You're the one with the white truck, sir. The Cheesecake Factory, sports and social. I don't think I've heard of them. I wonder if that's the new one they put in the middle. Morty's Orchard. I was so sad they got rid of Bobby's burgers. They were good. Toho Korean House, Korean barbecue. You know, I've never once been to a Korean barbecue, like the one where you cook the food on the little thing in the middle of the table or whatever. I've seen so many other people do it. I've never been. I've never you know, Cheesecake Factory is often like looked at like in a bad way. I've never once had a bad experience at Cheesecake Factory. Just for what that's worth. And the red velvet cheesecake they have, oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, this looks like it's right in the middle of the casino, the sports and social. Taco Tuesdays. Food menu. Yeah, it's like appetizer type stuff. The type does not matter to me. It would have to be in April though. Yeah, it's no rush, man. I'm in no rush. We'll make it happen at some point. I just like looking up food stuff. I'm a fat kid at heart, man. I am a fat kid. When I'm trying to eat better, I will watch other people eat just to get my fix. Like it's bad. Will I ever trade stocks again? 100%. There is not a world where I succeed at futures and do not trade stocks again. So as long as futures goes well, I eventually will be trading stocks again. Yeah, dude. I care about the food, how it tastes, the experience. Like I've never once had a bad experience there with the service or the food. It's always been good. I do have to run to BJ's. It's getting kind of late. Exactly. Yeah. And that's my goal, is to just take advantage of it as much as I can. I would love to scale this as much as I possibly can. That's the idea behind it. I remember when I first tried it on the first account, I was like, there's no way that this is going to be around forever. It just can't. And I'm going to tell you right now, as long as it's around, I'm going to keep doing it. But the idea is to build as much as I can, scale it as much as I can, and then I will, like, I'll do the opening range trade and then just trade stocks the rest of the day, most likely. That would be my ultimate goal. That's actually what I was doing when I was still trading stocks and I was getting into futures. But now that I'm into futures, there's really no reason to trade stocks right now until I get back to where I would like to be financially. Now that I'm buying this Tesla, it's kind of set me back a little bit, but I feel like the Tesla is needed for our road trips that we plan on doing as a family. Very much looking forward to it. I just wish they would have dropped the price down on one of these too. They've been sitting here for over a week, so I was hoping that they would drop the price on them. Because there was one that was $500 cheaper, so I know that they're willing to do it. And I was hoping that since they were sitting, that one of these two would as well. And I was hoping today was the day. I was hoping like every Sunday maybe they did it, but I don't know. I don't know exactly how they're doing it. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. And I think tomorrow I might just pull the trigger. We'll see. We'll see. I have 4 days left. Then I reach above 2,600 on one PA. The other, I need one more trade. Are we able to flip micros to protect the account, or will they not pay out? You can flip micros 2 of the 10 days. So they have a 20% rule, and that's what that's there for. So they're basically saying 20% of the time you are allowed to flip the account. So 8 out of the 10 days you have to trade normally, and then there's 2 of the 10 days you can flip the account. So does that mean you're at payout? Since you're at 9 already? Because you said you only need one more on one of them? Let's go. Attaboy AP. We got our payout in the chat. Let's go. Even though I think someone else already had one, I believe. I don't remember. But congrats, man. That's awesome. Is that your first one? Yes. Nice. Dude, the first one just means so much. It really does. It like lifts it lifts that monkey off your back. Lifts just, I don't know. When it happened to me, it was such a relief to just finally get it. Seriously, man, congrats. That's awesome. I know the feeling, so I'm right there with you. I know the feeling. Then you're 4 days. So technically you're 2 days, right? To get the other one? Since you've been trading them, trading it normal up until now? Nice. Good stuff. Frog. Congrats on no money? What do you mean no money? Monkey money? Congrats on no monkey? I'm so confused. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, what account? How you're gonna be green, obviously, I would hope, right? I mean, shit, if I was green after all those accounts, I'm assuming you haven't traded that many. Meant monkey? Congrats on no monkey? You said monkey? I'm still confused. Just start over. Congrats on, and then start over up there. And yes, of course we like frogs. Having no monkey on your back. Oh, so like congrats on no monkey anymore. I gotcha. Okay. That makes a little more sense. You have 2 PAs left, blew the other 5 before. Hey, whatever. These 2 are getting a payout. You got one to pay off all of them, and then the other one, if you can get there in the next 2 days, that's just profit. Once you reach 10 days, do you have to trade? Let's say you reach 10 days with a minimum withdrawal after the 21st. Can you just wait until the 1st to receive the payout? Yes. Once you have 10 days, they can sit there as long as you want. That's actually, I 100% bet you that's exactly what Trades by Matt just did. He wanted to have the video to say that he got a $40,000 payout. So I bet you he just kept reloading accounts nonstop, would get them to pay out, and it just took him time to get them all to pay out. And that's why he blurred out what PA account he was on, because I guarantee you he's probably blew through so many just to get that 40K payout. I bet you it's probably been upwards of 40K to get to that point, just to make that video. Guaranteed. But yeah, once you get to 10 days, it can sit there as long as you want. But that question actually made me think of Trades by Matt, the video he just put out today, because I guarantee you that's what he did. He just would get the accounts to pay out and he just let them sit there. And then he literally went out of his way to hide everything that would possibly tell you that that's exactly what he did. Because that's just who he is. That's just what he does. The internet is an evil place. They will find ways to make you think. And then on top of that, he was like, oh yeah, and this is the part that I hate about Apex, is they were working with him for this, right? He probably told him that he was doing that and that he was going to apply for the approvals, or yeah, he was going to request the payouts on a certain date. So when he did, they all got approved the very next day. But then in his video, he lied, saying that he's going to get the payout in his bank account in the next couple days, which, if that were to actually happen, is complete bullshit. Because why is someone on their very first payout, a 40K payout, not only getting approved the very next day, but then it's in his bank account 2 days after that, like for a turnaround of 3 days? Not a chance. Not a chance. That would be complete bullshit. Yep, no problem, Jason. Yeah, that's the guy who failed the... Well, he pulled out of the Robbins Cup, and then he made a video claiming it was because of the fees. Well, yeah, he's copy trading accounts, but I guarantee he's not copy trading all 20 accounts. Well, it's 20 accounts, 2K each. So it's 40K, 20 times 2. Frogos aren't very good at math. Nah, there's a reason he blurred all that out. Trust me. Which it's fine. I mean, I know for a fact that he plays the game, and he plays the game well. So, and that's all there is to it. But that's why I am doing what I'm doing with my channel, just to show everybody that they all are playing the game. Every single one of them. I've left that video, that intro video, on my page, and in that video it says, if you can find another channel that is actually 100% transparent, I want to know about it, because I want to be friends with them. I still have not found that channel. Still haven't found it. GDT, I think, is as close as you could possibly get. But I still haven't found the channel where, like, every day, just showing everything every day. The mythological man. I mean, it's just, it sucks. It sucks that this industry is as evil as it is. It really does. I know. And that's the sad part. No one cares. That is the sad part. It's very annoying. The mythological man. I'll have to look at it. Let's see. Mythological. The mythology guy? I'm not seeing mythological man. Is that the name of the YouTube channel? But pretty honest, that's still not necessarily 100%, you know? Like Alpine is pretty honest, but he's still hiding one of the key factors. Nutty is pretty honest, but he's still hiding one of the key factors. Like I was just talking to Froggo, I think it was yesterday, about how just the evals, he said he finally admitted to how many evals he's went through, and it's his payout was like 14,000 or whatever it was. Well, he's went through 14,000 of evals, just evals. So that's not including the PA. So he's, after his $14,000 in payouts, he's still way red in futures, right? He's still not profitable, even with the prop account structure. But what he's not telling you is he doesn't give a shit because of how much he's making in affiliates. Like that is what it boils down to. And every time I get the same excuse, what does what I make in affiliates matter to my trading? Like, how does that affect my trading? Well, you wouldn't still be trading if it weren't for the affiliate money. It's that simple. Like that's what it comes down to. And they don't want to announce that to the world, because then, you know, it makes them look bad. And that's where the internet sucks, because if you're honest about it, they're going to beat you up for it. And that's just the internet, and it sucks. Methodical man. Let's see. Methodical. There he is. I'll have to watch them, and I'll get back to you. Maybe I'll watch some of them tomorrow. He does do that. Well, that's good. I'm a futures trader who trades live 5 days a week. Join me at 9:15. Oh, that's good. How do you put his links up in the thing like that? That's pretty cool. Wait, how does he have 112 people watching? I don't understand it. I just don't understand why YouTube hates me. Like, how do all these, like, he has only 2,000 subscribers, but he's got 100 some people watching him. Like, I don't understand. Why am I not getting recommended? I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, what am I doing wrong? There's also no way to know if those viewers are real, but I mean, I have no reason not to believe they are. Like what? I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. The amount of likes? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I really think it has something to do with, like, most of my popular stuff on YouTube is like a lot of the videos I made for stocks. So I always wonder if it has something to do with that. I will see, I see Mad Moxie in his chat, And Mad Moxie was actually in here earlier at some point. Yeah, he said good morning and then never said anything else. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I have no idea. How long does payouts usually take for Apex if you request on the 1st or 15th? You say 3 turnaround day is not likely? No, it's not. I mean, not unless you know a guy that knows a guy. For me, I got approved. So the first payout I did, it took, I think it was like 4 or 5 days to get approved. And then it was like another 4 or 5 days to get the payout. Those are business days. Oh, it's actually funny you say that. I just got the email. I literally just got it. The PA payment you requested for the March 1st through 5th, 2024 request period has been sent to the account specified, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So I'm just going to see when I requested that. So I didn't even get the approved for that. Or yeah, I did. I remember getting that. Oops, wrong one. So the 4th, so from the 4th to the 11th, I actually got paid. But I think that's because the first one took a while, but that one was actually pretty quick. So the first one I requested it on the 15th. I didn't get approved until I mean, I can actually find out here. I don't want to show anything personal real quick, even though I do that all the time. Let's see. So 215. It's the approved. There it is. So it got approved on the 19th. So 4 days. There I go. Let's do this again. And then let me go to the bank account and I'll tell you when it actually got there. It got there on March 1st. So from the 15th and then March 1st. So what's that? That's 2 weeks basically in business days. But this time it got approved. Well, it was the same amount of time, right? So it got approved in the same amount of time. I guess we'll see when they actually send it. Well, they're saying they sent it. It wasn't just approved. So we'll see when it actually ends up in the account. Correct. Yeah, I wasn't able. Well, no. So when they approve it, the funds come out. But when they send the money, that's separate. So being approved versus when they actually send the money are two separate events. Why is my nose acting up all of a sudden? Maybe it's the nose candy. No, I do not do that. I've never once even thought about doing that, to be honest. I'm kind of scared of it. It's basically the same as trading. So the funds are taken out and you can trade after you get approved for the payout. Correct. Yeah. So you get approved for the payout. They take the funds out. When you get the email that it was approved, that next day, the funds will be taken out of the account. And then you can trade, like, you're good to go at that point. You can then trade the account again and your payout's safe. Because the funds that are being used for the payout are now out of your account. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta run to BJ's. This market sucks. We're just chopping around. When I come back, I'm actually gonna go into that Methodical Man stream and introduce myself. Maybe hit it off with him. We'll see, and I'll see what I think about him. But until then, tomorrow morning I'll be here. I'll be back, same time as always, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you then. Peace.